Yeah, kicking off the news, bit of tech stuff. Google has gone into a bit of a legal battle for pretty much unlawfully making all of their advertisements more prominent and their search engine more prominent than other competitors like Bing and Yahoo through unlawful memes.
Memes?
No, I did not mean to say memes.
Because I'll tell you what, Bing and Yahoo in itself are a meme.
Well, I was thinking...
They're a joke of a search engine. I'm sorry, they suck. They are
yeah.
so bad to use.
Well, that's when I was looking at this. I thought, does Google really have to use unlawful means
they
to
don't.
sort of swipe Yahoo and Bing out of the competitors' range? Because no one's touching them anyway. Does it really matter? Everyone uses Google.
Honestly, they could get away with the unlawful memes.
Yeah. And in other news, concerning SA here, so Harvest Rock Festival, obviously the big festival that started in 2022, it's seen people like Noel Rogers, Crowded House, Paul Kelly. It's looking like the rumour is that it's not coming back this year.
Right.
And
okay,
it's one
another
of those
festival.
Exactly right. In this trend of festivals either being cancelled or having minimal ticket sales, and it comes off the bat that pretty much it's two months away. And
is it really?
And there's still no advertisements or no plugs, nothing like that. And it should be 2 months away. So, yeah, we're not seeing anything there.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and that's sad. Another festival to, really suffer from this. I guess it's really happened since post-COVID, hasn't it?
Big
Since
time.
coming back from COVID, there has been no really good lineups for festivals.
Yeah, and it's a great one.
Even interstate. You know?
Everyone's struggling at the moment, so hopefully we can see something happen there. And to another bit of SA news, congratulations, because Urayla Brewery's Vampiric Throne Red IPA, how's that for a name, has won the best beer in the country.
Yeah, I believe it's the first red IPA to win as well.
Yep, and it's also our first SA win since 2018, so congratulations to them.
What would I have at my dream wedding? Who says it has to be a dream? It could be yours for free. My Big Fat Fresh Wedding, sponsored by St. Francis and The Pier on Fresh 92.7.
Yes, Tom, right now it is wedding season at Fresh. We are giving away 2 free weddings. It's absolutely huge. We've been putting people on the shortlist and they're so close to the final day where we will compete to give away those free weddings.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, there is another chance to go into that shortlist after 9 o'clock. So make sure you stick around for My Big Fat Fresh Wedding. 2 fully decked out free weddings that you could win.
Unreal. And, it's a curiosity of ours because we haven't really delved into the weddings too much. I've only been to 2, 3, I think.
Yeah, I think I've been to about 3.
Yeah, so not too many, and we're trying to explore all the different facets of what makes a wedding, and it's really interesting. I was talking to a mate recently who said he knows somebody who literally got married to his partner, and their wedding is coming up soon.
Right.
2 months into knowing each other.
So not 2 months after engagement, into just knowing each other.
Knowing each other, 2 months. These are 2 guys in Adelaide getting married together.
You're kidding. That is a quick turnaround, isn't it?
This is shotgun wedding in Vegas style quick. Elvis Presley impersonated quick. So, yeah, it does happen. People meet, they kick it off, and 2 months later, they're getting married.
Yeah, I mean, it happens, especially in the celebrity world, doesn't it?
Oh, huge. I mean, you look at your big ones, Justin and Hailey Bieber married after 3 months of dating.
Yeah. Mariah Carey, Nick Cannon married after 6 weeks of dating.
Yeah. Kim Kardashian, Lamar Odom, married 1 month after meeting each other.
Yeah, well, I mean, and the one that takes the cake that I'm sure everyone will reference, Pam Anderson, Tommy Lee, married 4 days after they met.
Yeah, huge.
What is that, like 96 hours or something like that?
And that one, I looked into it as well, and I thought, how long did these last? Pamela Anderson, Tommy Lee.
Oh, they didn't last long.
Only lasted a year.
Yeah.
Good effort, actually, I would say, for 4 days off the bat. I wouldn't say that's too bad, ratio-wise.
But you know what? I think we need to be on the hunt for Adelaide's quickest marriage.
I mean, this is the celebrity world. Obviously, that's going to happen. They have the money to be, let's get married, let's just do it. But it would happen here in Adelaide. As I said, I know those people that, 2 months into knowing each other, they're getting married. It would have to happen here in our own backyard.
Let's get on the hunt right now. Can we find Adelaide's quickest marriage from either meeting your partner, maybe even from your engagement? How quick was the turnaround?
Someone has texted in saying, after 20 days, my parents were engaged, which is an absolutely huge one. 20 days right there. I feel like that is knocking celebrity status out the water. Yeah. And that's right here in Adelaide. So it goes to show people do it.
Got another text here. From the day we met, we were married 15 months later. 15? That's a quick turnaround.
Yeah. 15 months, not too bad. We got this one here as well. 3 months, my cousin was engaged to his wife. They're going very strong. It's been 5 years.
Yeah, okay. Another text here. My brother got married after knowing the girl for 3 months. They unfortunately divorced 6 months later. But
okay.
hey, we've got our producer Steph back in the studio with us right now. Steph, how you going?
I'm good. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Now, what was the quick turnaround on the marriage?
So the marriage was 6 weeks. So from engagement to marriage, 6 weeks.
Wow, okay. So, and this is your parents?
My parents, yeah.
This is your parents?
My parents,
right.
yeah. So Dad was obsessed and Mum was kind of like, yeah, like it's whatever.
Playing it cool.
Playing it cool because he's a bit older than her, so I think he was ready to settle down, and she was kind of like, oh, I'm just gonna see what's out there. He said, let me fix your car. She was like, oh, I guess no one else is going to fix it. And then they fell in love and then they got married.
Hey, romantic story. It's sort of weird to think that this could happen to anyone in this room. I mean, in 6 weeks, one of us could be engaged.
Why did you raise your eyebrows as you looked over here? Is it you?
Steph, I'm going to do a live proposal on air.
No, you're not.
I think you're a catch.
No, I have control of the mics over here. Hey, let's head over to Gula. We got Josh on the line. Josh, mate, how quick turnaround was the marriage?
So one of my best mates, he was with his partner for probably 8 months, and then his partner ended up landing a job in the US, and then when he found out that he got a job in the US, proposed, and then a month later they were married.
Right.
Wow. Okay, so 9 months from knowing him, but 1 month from the turnaround.
Pretty much, yeah.
And can you tell us, is it going pretty strong? Is it going well?
Yeah, I mean, they're a couple of months into doing long distance between Australia and the US, but yeah, going pretty good.
There you go. So he didn't move over with him?
No, so he's still here. They're doing long distance.
Yeah, maybe that's the key to success.
Maybe that
Have
is
a
the
little
key.
bit of long distance, you're separated.
Good on you, Josh. Thanks for getting involved, mate. Hey, keep letting us know how quick was the marriage. We're going to go to Lisa over in Glenelg North. Now, Lisa, you haven't got a quick marriage story, but you've got a bit of a coincidental story, I guess you could call it.
Well, yes, I've been waiting 11 years for the proposal.
Yeah.
The surname is Wedding. So, I go to, weddings and see everybody, enjoying their day. I can't even think about mine just in case it doesn't happen. But, 11 years we've been together. So, yeah, fun time.
Do you ever crack
Hard
jokes
not to take
about your
personally.
surname being Wedding and how you'd love a wedding? Do you drop hints?
I was looking for Mr. Shotgun, but I never found him.
Yeah, what could you say?
So
Like,
the search is over.
I'm going to change my name. If you're not going to propose to me, it's over.
It's going to go from wedding to funeral if you're not careful. Good on you,
Yeah,
Lisa. Thanks for
yeah.
calling up, mate.
Thank you.
Hey, Casey and Glenelg, tell us, was it a short wedding? Who was it?
Casey and Glenelg, hello.
Hey. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, one of my friends, her mum and dad got married after 6 weeks of meeting,
Wow.
but they have been married for 30 years, so I guess it worked, yeah.
6 weeks is insane. So, yeah, they're doing pretty well.
Is that 6 weeks
Yeah,
into
definitely.
meeting or after engagement?
No, 6 weeks after meeting, they
Right.
just got engaged like a few days after they met and got married a few weeks later, so yeah.
Casey, how do you schmooze someone enough to lock it down in 6 weeks? Do you know what moves were pulled?
Yeah, have you got any tips for us?
I don't know, maybe just some good old-fashioned riz.
Literally old-fashioned. It was a while ago, that wedding.
We are lacking in that. Hey, let's wrap things up here. Jenna over in Morford Vale, how quick was the marriage?
6 months total, but engaged after 6 days.
6 days.
6 days?
Not even a week.
How did it get to just 6 days?
I don't know. My dad's a romantic, I guess. He was already engaged to another woman as well.
Oh, my
Wait,
God.
at the time that he engaged, he was already engaged.
Yeah.
Did he have to buy another ring or did he take the...
Yeah. Can I borrow that for unknown reasons?
I need to go get it cleaned.
Yeah, it needs a good polish.
I don't know. Knowing my dad probably, but...
And they're still together, Jenna?
yeah, I mean... It's not always sunshine and roses, but they're married and they tolerate each other, so...
Well, I mean, that's pretty spectacular after just 6 days. That is insanely short amount of time. Jenna,
And
I
5
think
kids.
you...
Wow.
and
5 kids.
Jenna, I think you're currently in the front runner for Adelaide's quickest marriage with your parents.
Not surprised.
That's huge. Can you imagine it was the sixth day on the Saturday. They went out for a few drinks, woke up the next morning. Oh, crap, I'm engaged.
Why have we got flights to Vegas? Good on you, Jenna. Thanks for getting involved. Last week, we did go away. We went away to Brisbane. And the morning of leaving, we caught up to go to the airport together. Just makes life a little bit easier when you're traveling, you know?
Sure.
So, and look, if I'm honest, I packed kind of last minute, right? So I packed the night before, which is pretty dangerous, I suppose, because you just don't know if you've forgotten something.
Yeah. I guess ideally you'd want maybe 3 days in advance just to, hey, I forgot the toothbrush, or, you don't want any quintessential things that are missing out of your luggage.
I mean, the classic things to forget, things like toothbrush, phone charger.
Phone charger, huge one.
Yeah.
Because you're charging your phone the night before, forget it.
And I suppose packing like the night before, packing last minute, you kind of always feel like you have forgotten something, but you're never sure what. So you end up just being like, whatever it is, I'll have to just buy it if I really need it. And I guess that's why most people do pack on the lead up to going away, but not me. And I guess before leaving, I was feeling pretty unorganised until you made me feel a lot better about myself, because you told me something quite distressing.
Yeah.
That is that you packed the morning of leaving.
Yeah.
That's
it was a wild
hardcore.
call. It was a wild call.
Why would
Believe
you
me.
leave it? What's wrong with the night before? I mean, the night before's last minute. The morning of is just stupid.
Honestly, I was just decompressing the night before. I was on the couch. I got a bit tired and I thought, you know what?
You had a nap.
I thought, you know what? This can wait till the morning. But it's one of those that I knew would be bad in the morning. I'm completely aware how unorganised it is. And I knew I would be frantic in the morning, but I was paying the price. And I thought, I would rather sleep now, see what happens. Let's just have a crack in the morning.
Yeah.
Horrible, man.
Yeah. Well, you did forget your phone charger.
Only an hour to pack as well. Forgot the phone charger.
You could have woken up earlier if you had a nap at night.
Yeah. Threw the body clock off before some serious packing.
Look, I do want to go to the text line. We'd love for you to get involved, Adelaide. What did you leave till the last minute? I mean, some classic examples of things. I used to always leave my homework to the night before, starting an essay the night before.
Yeah, good one.
I mean, work reports, if you have any work stuff, I also will most of the time leave that pretty last minute.
One thing that I always think, and it happens once a year, and I always think I've left this to the last minute, fringe shows. When the fringe comes on, and you get to the last few days of the fringe, and you're like, I've only seen one thing. And you just pump them out. Then you're seeing, 3 shows
in
back
one
to
day.
back over a weekend because you're trying to cram them all in.
I mean, another classic thing to leave last minute is, buying someone a birthday present, doing your Christmas shopping even.
Bills.
Yeah, writing a speech.
Yeah, it could be one of those. I remember with my house inspection recently, pretty much cleaned that day before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once again, same vein as the packing. Just everything happens at the right time.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many examples of things you leave to last minute. Another thing I do quite often is I'll leave it to the last minute putting petrol in my car.
Yeah, okay.
I'll wait till that petrol light comes on and be like, well, I suppose I better get some.
And the duct tape over the petrol light isn't doing it anymore.
It's peeling off.
Probably do something about that.
What about ordering food right before a kitchen shuts?
Oh,
you've got 2 minutes.
Always feel so bad.
Oh yeah, you do, but it's got to be done. Hey, coming back after the break, I've done a bit of research on people that leave things to the last minute, Callum, and I've got the psychology report behind it. I'm going to give you a bit of a diagnosis live on air.
Diagnosis for all the frantic people out there.
Yeah,
all right, let's do it.
Some reasons why people may leave tasks until the last minute.
Yeah, right.
All right, so here's a bit of a diagnosis on you. So the first one here, avoidance of negative emotions. So tasks that are perceived as difficult, boring or stressful can lead to procrastination as a way to avoid these negative feelings.
I feel like that's a lot of people though.
So are you okay, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I feel like that's a lot of people though. Oh, that's boring. I don't want to do it. I'm going to leave it to the last minute. I feel like that's a common human emotion.
All right. Well, time mismanagement is another one. Underestimating how long a task will take or overestimating how much time is available can lead to a last-minute decision.
Yeah, once again, probably all the time wasters like myself thinking that's going to take too long. Just don't do it. And then you finally do it and it's horrible.
Why? Why? If you have more time, if you give
Because
yourself
it
more
looks,
time.
once again, it comes down to it looks so boring.
All right, lack of motivation.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, packing
Do I
is
even
boring.
need to
All of
explain that one?
All of these connect up to that one floor. That packing for a holiday kind of sucks.
You might even have decision paralysis. Having too many choices or not knowing where to start can lead to inaction and procrastination.
Yeah, sure. Do I bring the red budgie smugglers to the Gold Coast
Or the
holiday
blue.
or the blue? Yeah.
And finally, this one, I think you'll like this one, which angers me a little bit. Thrill seeking.
Thrill seeking.
Some individuals enjoy the adrenaline rush of working under pressure and believe
Yeah.
they perform better when the deadline is close.
Just hold on one sec. I need to go skydiving and then I'll pack my bags. Absolute thrill seeker.
yeah, is that how you consider yourself now? A thrill seeker, leaving stuff to the last
I'm
minute?
going to leave all the negative traits out. I'm just going to label myself as a packing thrill seeker.
There you go. That's my diagnosis on you. But let's get into the text. What did you leave till the last minute, Adelaide? And we've got so many people blowing up the text line right now. Somebody's texted through saying, my ex used to leave his washing until he needed it, but then he would wear his clothes wet because he would only wash when he realised he needed it.
Yeah, I've done that heaps of times.
You've done-
Yeah, I've done the wet clothes for sure.
Just wear something else then, or wash
No,
sooner.
but if I like a certain shirt and it's on the dry and on the hang up and it's a little bit wet and I want to wear it to work, it usually dries pretty quickly anyway once it's on skin.
You should just start buying two of the same
Yeah.
thing. Hey, another text here. Definitely my fuel have been left on the side of the road a few times.
Yeah, massive one there.
Can you relate to that one?
No, I can't. Love this one here. Hey, Fresh fan. One thing I leave until the last minute is my TAFE assignments from Stacey from Roseworthy. That's a huge one. Of course, I feel like that trait doesn't stop from school.
No,
I mean,
yeah.
leaving things last minute.
Yeah, school and uni, I was always very last minute on assignments. Another text here. Packing late is worse. Sonny's hat end up picking all the stuff up at the airport.
Yeah, quick shop there.
Expensive turnaround, isn't it?
I don't make plans until last minute because I always want to make sure I actually feel like leaving the house. By that time, everyone's always busy anyway, so I end up staying home. Hey, the perils of someone who's frantic.
You need a friend like Callum.
Yeah. We can link up.
Another one here. I was going overseas and realised last minute my passport needed to be renewed, so I had to pay like $600 to fast track the process.
Wow, I knew someone like that as well who their family were going to Bali and they're all getting ready a few weeks before bloke realised, the passport wasn't in check. So, fork out a bit of money on that one. This one's from Michelle. Makeup before any event, have to rush around to find somebody who's actually available.
Oh, right, okay.
That's a
Getting
big
your
one,
makeup
yeah.
done. Yeah, I feel like they always booked out makeup artists.
Oh, you can't find them.
No, that's it. Yeah, Michelle, maybe you should start booking in advance for that one. Another one here, my girlfriend's birthday present. 1 year, this is insane. 1 year I got her $80 out at the service desk at Coles on the night of her birthday.
Oh, what a crummy partner.
Yeah.
Also, something I do. It's very comforting to see that there's a lot of lazy thrill seekers here on the text line.
I hate that you're calling yourself a thrill seeker. The car park that I use to come into work, there's been something that's been there for a while now, and it's starting to rile me up a little bit.
Right, okay, what's the go? Is it something that smells or it just looks offensive? What's there?
It's a motorbike.
A motorbike, all right.
It's
So I feel
a P-plate motorbike that I think has been there for 3 months.
Well, I think we have talked about this. This is one of those that I believe on air in some sort of way it's come up as a one-liner. And I feel like, and that was ages ago. So
Yeah.
it's been a long time coming that this person has not picked up their motorbike.
Yeah, and for a while I thought, wow, this guy gets in early. Wow, this guy leaves late. But there have been times where I've been in quite early and times where I've gone home quite late and it's still there, not moved. This guy's not moved his motorbike for a solid 3 months at least.
Yeah, I love that this guy is riding off the perception that he is a studious worker.
Yeah.
I don't know where this guy works or who he is, but damn, he is by the books.
He's
and
done the
great.
George Costanza.
Yeah. He's killing it.
Yeah, I know. But like, I think what annoys me the most is he's got a primo car park. He's got one of the best car parks on the ground floor.
Yeah,
That's why
What
I'm.
are you reserving for if you're not taking it out? You can't sleep on the motorbike. It's not like he's using it as a makeshift hotel with a car.
No, but I mean, this has been going on 3 months, like we
Yeah.
said. This is a long time. The longest I think I've ever seen a car or motorbike in place. So we want to go to the text line. How long did you leave your car for, Adelaide?
Yeah, there's heaps of different examples. I mean, speaking of, hey, wasn't Dusty Martin being retired now? But what I think of Dusty Martin mostly for, didn't he leave his car in the car park for, how long was it? It was like several months, I think.
65 days he left
Wow.
his car at the MCG after winning the grand final. He went off for celebrations, and I think he went to Bali and came back after 65 days to pick it up. But then more recently, Jaden Hunt, who plays, he was playing for Melbourne, he plays for West Coast now. He left his car at the MCG for 5 months, smashing Dusty's record.
I feel like these footy players just go on one big bender, just don't want to pick up their cars. I mean, imagine being a staff at the MCG. Just get your car out, mate.
Please, get it out.
Love
Why are
of
you
God.
parked in the staff car park? Somebody's texted in 4 days in Melbourne as they had a max rate and it was cheaper than long-term parking.
Yeah, 4 days is really racking up there.
Yeah, a bit of a loophole, though. Don't
Yeah,
mind it.
Clever. Hi, lads. Back in 2017, I broke the throttle cable on my motorbike in the middle of London one day before a 90-day trip to Nepal. I tucked it away down a side street and got the tube home. Somehow it was still there 3 months later when I got back. Cheers from Pete.
Yeah, right. Jeez.
It seems like an adventure.
You'd be pretty stoked.
Yeah.
Come back, you've got your throttle cable in hand.
No one's touched it.
Yeah. Take that 90-day trip to Nepal. Another text here. My car was an absolute shitbox. Wouldn't start one day. It ended up getting towed and I never went to get it back.
Yeah, it's just one of those, hey, look, maybe it's better in the scrapyard. I don't need to collect that. All good.
Yeah, well, so far they're winning.
I parked my car outside my friend's house and ended up having such a big night. We spontaneously booked a trip to Melbourne to leave the next day. Left for 2 weeks, came back and my car had been broken into and everything never again. Jeez. See, that's the risk you play.
that is the risk of leaving your car somewhere. Is
Huge
that
risk.
it could get broken into.
I'd
I
say
guess that's the beauty of leaving a motorbike, isn't it? That you can't really break into a motorbike.
Yeah, I
you're
guess
not leaving anything
the
in the motorbike.
Worst thing someone can do is, key
Take
it.
your fuel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, or key it.
There's probably actually a lot of things that could go wrong. Take that back.
Take your tyres out. Yeah, plenty. Another text here. 1 year at the Adelaide airport. Jeez, that's a long trip.
It's a huge one.
Where'd they go?
Someone here, 45 days to McDonald's, Port Adelaide. My car broke down and we had to push it into the car park. I was too broke to afford a tow or RAA.
Yeah, okay. The Macca's car park. Another text, 17 days at my local. Every time I went to pick it up, the pub had some control over me and I'd have to do the walk of shame back home. Happened about 6 times.
6 times too many. And I've loved this one here, finally. Had left my car at my girlfriend's place. We broke up on a night out. I didn't get it till 5 days later because it was too awkward. Went at night to pick it up. It was unfortunately keyed.
Oh, no.
Hey.
Once again, the risk of
The
leaving
risk.
your car.
And at ex-girlfriends? Don't do it.
What's the longest you've left your car? Oh, wait.
I don't have one.
Adelaide, let's wind back the clock. The new quiz with a bit of a spin. It's Wheelie Windback Wednesday with Tom and Callum on Fresh 92.7.
Yes, everyone's favourite quiz show. It's Wheelie Windback Wednesday, where we take you through the decades. Anywhere from the 90s to the 2020s. We'll spin that wheel. Whatever decade you land on, you have to answer 3 questions from. If you get it correct, you win.
Yeah, and I mean, what I'm hearing around the grounds is that it's ultimate bragging rights. Once you win this, you are the smartest person at your work site or your office. You can walk in loud and proud and tell everyone you're a genius.
Well, perfect to walk into work today and say, hey, I won It's Wheelie Windback Wednesday. And we do expect you to go into work and tell everybody.
Oh, tell everybody, hand out flyers, make a Facebook status. It's a really, really big deal.
Of course, we're joined by our official wheel spinner, Steph. Steph, how are the elbows feeling this morning?
They are greased. They
Yep.
are lean.
I was going to say they'd be a little out of practice.
Well, no. You know how they say rest means that you can come back better? I feel like
Right.
that's how I'm feeling today with these bows.
Have you been training at home?
I've been doing push-ups,
Yeah. Well, let's jump straight into it. It's Wheelie Windback Wednesday. Our first contestant, Nathan from Bellevue Heights. G'day, Nathan. Are you ready to wind back the clock?
Yeah, sure am.
Yeah, and what decade do you reckon you'd love to land on from 1990 to up to 2020?
I reckon I'd probably say 90s or 2000s.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
So, yeah, going a bit old school.
Solid guess. All right, Nathan, are you ready for that wheel to be spun?
Yeah, sure am.
Spin that wheel!
It's going.
Big spin. Steph, what have we got?
Oh, 1990s.
The 90s,
90s.
Nathan. All right, good start for you.
All right, Nathan, let's go. What year was Fresh 92.7 founded?
Uh-oh.
1997.
Oh, Nathan, what are you doing?
You're close. Stay
Very
on the line,
close.
mate. But we're going to go over to Party Marty in Cairns, Queensland. G'day, Party Marty. How you been, mate?
G'day, folks. Yeah, good. Yourself?
Yeah,
Very good.
Very well. Now, do you know the answer to that question? When was Fresh 92.7 founded?
I reckon we might be looking at about 93.
93, Party Marty. I thought you were a veteran of Fresh. I thought you were going to get that straight off the bat.
Incorrect, Party Marty. Of course, the answer's 1998. We're going to go back to Nathan, though. We've got more questions to give. Nathan, next question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. As if is a line made famous by what 1995 Alicia Silverstone movie?
Can you say that again? Sorry, I missed the first part.
As if is a line made famous by what 1995 Alicia Silverstone movie?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm just going to take a guess. Legally Blonde.
It is kind of that vibe.
You're on the right track. You are on the right track. Party Marty, this is the last chance. If you get this incorrect, that wraps up It's Wheelie Windback Wednesday for this morning.
I haven't got a clue.
Do you want to take a stab? Any 90s movie?
Oh, God. It seems like such a long time ago.
I feel like bragging rights are slowly slipping away for both contestants.
Oh, my God.
Don't even rock up to the workplace. It's in shambles.
No, I won't even bother.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
The answer, of course, is Clueless. That was the answer we were looking for. Unfortunately, we cannot continue.
We're going to have to tap out there. For the integrity of this budget wheel spin game, we're going to have to stop it there.